Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope that you have fun and learn something new too. Ooh, ooh. Alright guys, welcome back to Motivational Monday. So today's Motivational Monday's topic is gonna be don't stress out. So I went around asking a couple of my coworkers, and it was actually my manager who gave me this idea. I was just like, what's something that you struggle with in your life the most and why? And what my manager said, he's like, I think things affect everybody differently, but there's no reason to let it own you. And I was like, wow, like that's so good. That's so right. Every day, people are going through a million bajillion things, and like it takes a toll on them. Like it can destroy your day. I'm here to tell you, don't let it. Don't let these problems or these situations own you. Don't let them own your day. Another post I saw like way back when was it a rough day or was it a rough 5 minutes that you milked for the entire day? And that's not to say that things are wrong and you can't feel your emotions, but you know, I work as a server. So like a lot of servers get stiff. Don't let that ruin your entire day. Oh, you got an F on a paper or a test. Don't let that ruin your day. The way I look at it is if you can change it, why are you stressing about it? If you can't change it, why are you stressing about it? Either way, you can either control the outcome or you can't. So if you can control it, why would you stress about it knowing that there's something you could do? If you can't control it, why would you stress about it? Life is hard. Oh, you feel like you're losing a friend, or you may be going through something traumatic. Like me personally, I lost a friend last November. And you know, I had to go through the grieving process. But like now, like when I think about him or when I talk about him or when we do activities that like he would have done, it's a lot more, when I speak about it, comes from a lot more loving place. Like now I can even not make fun of the situation, but like still like kind of joke around as if he was still here. Like, oh, he would have done that. He's so crazy or something like that. It's never like, oh my God, like I'm so sad. I miss him. My life is going to be over. It's not that, because I know it's not that. Like depending on what you believe, you may believe in a heaven or hell. You may believe in reincarnation, or you just may not believe in anything, but you do have to understand that that person is in peace. Or just flip it, just flip the outcome. Like if you believe in heaven, oh, okay, perfect. You know the person in heaven living their best life. You don't believe in anything, they're finally at peace. You believe in reincarnation, you know what, they have another life to live. Let's try to start flipping all these bad things that are happening to us into positive aspects, because I promise you, not only will you be less stressed out about it, coming from a positive mental space and one of clarity can also help you solve the situation better. So if I know something bad is happening to me, it's not going to help me being upset and agitated. That's not going to help me at all. In fact, it's going to make it worse, because I typically act from my emotions, which is why I try so hard to control them, rein them in, and think positivity. So if you're acting from your emotions, chances are it's gonna be what you're acting upon is sloppy, or you're not gonna make rational decisions. But if you come from it from a positive mind, or even with clarity, like the point here isn't to be positive, happy-go-lucky all the time. It's the point of it is to have clarity or have a mindset that's clear and that's positive enough to help you move forward. Because if you have a negative mindset, you're not going to move forward from it. If you have a positive one, or at least one that's clear and conscious of the actual truth around you and that's willing to change it, then your results are going to be a lot better. Let's say you're in a situation, you know, where one of your bills might not get paid. So instead of like freaking out about like, oh my God, I got to do this, I got to do that, or else this will be shut off, or this will be shut off. Let's think, like, calm down and be like, you know what? At least I'm lucky for now to have a roof over my head. Like, oh, you know, I don't have enough money. You know what? It's fine. I have what I have. Let me see what I can work with. Let me call someone and be like, hey, I don't have the full amount, but I do have some of it. Can I pay you some of it in the meantime so you don't disconnect it? And a lot of companies will do that. Like, I've seen that. I've heard that from friends. I've done it like once or twice when I was like short on money. Before I was freaking out. I was like, oh my God, no, you're gonna be shut off. I just don't even want to pay it. Da, 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 da. Like I was freaking out. And then I was just like, why are you freaking out? The worst that can happen is that you gonna be in the dark. Buy a couple candles from the dollar store, you know? So like that was my thought process. But then I thought about it more logically and I was like, okay, you know what? I do have some of it. Let me call them and then figure it out. And then literally 3 days later when I like went back to work, I made the rest up and paid it back. And they're like, okay, cool. I mean, don't practice that continuously because that's not a good habit. Always pay your bill in full, people, guys. I'm telling you that now. Your life will be a lot easier. Trust me. I know. I do it now, thankfully, but still. Yeah, moral of the story, don't let these situations own you. Even if it sounds crazy to try to put a positive spin on things, you gotta do it. You can't be negative all the time about everything. I honestly prefer to not be negative or have these bad thoughts. A fun thing I do when I practice, like, say someone comes in and I don't feel like seeing them, or say like I'm having just a lot of negative thoughts or I'm down in the dumps and like, you know, meditating and stuff won't work. I would literally do 15-second rounds of compliments or like 15-second rounds of appreciation. So if like something is coming up and I'm like, oh, I need to pay this. I'm like, you know what? I'm glad I have a roof over my head. I'm glad I have a job. I'm glad I have this. I'm glad I have that. And then from the 15 seconds, I do another 15 seconds. And then another 15 seconds. And then it turns into a whole minute. And so you're like, okay, cool. So the longer you're doing this, the more positive your attitude is becoming. And the more you're changing your mindset to, one, not stress about things so much, because stress is not healthy. Stress can kill you. Stress can literally kill you. So the more you do things like that, it changes your mindset, it changes your attitude. It's healthier for you, not only mentally, but it also allows you to make decisions from, like I said, a place of clarity. So hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Hope it helps you. If you have any suggestions for or any other ideas for Motivational Mondays or something that you just want to talk to me about or for me to touch on, let me know in the comments below and I'll definitely get that going for you guys. All right? Bye.